Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that's been on a lot of people's radar for quite a while now, and that's Ram's long-awaited return to the midsize pickup truck segment. And from what we're hearing, it's shaping up to be a real truck, not just another soft roader pretending to be one. So let's rewind for a second. Back in 2021, during Stellantis' EV Day presentation, they teased the idea of a midsize Ram riding on their Stella Large platform.
The Stella Large platform has outstanding fundamentals, with the batteries nice and low, the EDM motors at the edges, allowing for a variety of wheel sizes, suspension heights, and widths. All these components are out of the way, allowing us to do just about whatever we want on the top surface, allowing us to create a long-range luxury sedan, an all-conquering muscle car, a heart-of-the-market DUV, a heart-of-the-market SUV, a very capable Jeep off-roading white space opportunity vehicle, as well as a new midsize truck.
Now that's a unibody architecture. Basically it underpins the Dodge Charger Daytona as well as the Wagoner S. But basically this truck would be set up more like a car than a traditional truck. And yeah, it had a lot of us kind of nervous because if you're someone who uses their truck for towing or hauling or just kind of enjoys the rugged feel of a body-on-frame truck, that teaser probably felt like a red flag. However, if you fast forward to now, it seems that Ram has done a complete 180. According to our sources over at Mopar Insiders, this upcoming mid-size pickup is going to ride on a body-on-frame platform very similar to the one that underpins the Jeep Gladiator. Now that's a big win for folks who are hoping for a true mid-size workhorse, something to kind of go head-to-head with the Chevy Colorado, the GMC Canyon, Toyota Tacoma, Ford Ranger, and Nissan Frontier. But it also clears up one big question that, like, what kind of truck is Ram building? So now we know it's not going to be a, unibody lifestyle truck like the Honda Ridgeline. It's going to be the real deal. Basically a traditional midsize pickup with durability and towing chops that will come with the classic body-on-frame setup. Now, we also know, according to our sources, that this truck will be basically offered only as a four-door crew cab. So there won't be a two-door extended cab, no regular cab pickups, just crew cab only. And that tracks in basically with the rest of the American midsize market. So like the Ford Ranger is only available in a crew cab. GMC and Chevrolet Twins are only available in a crew cab. You can still get the Frontier and the Tacoma in an extended cab model, but again, according to our sources, the Ram will be just a solid four-door crew cab model. So basically, if you look at what the market's doing, those are the most popular, versions of the midsize trucks that sell, so it makes kind of sense. Now, where it's getting really interesting is production is basically set to begin in 2027 at the Belvidere assembly plant. And basically what we're hearing is even though it will be built in 2027, it's going to be launched as a 2028 model. And that's a pretty significant move because Belvidere has had a roller coaster of a future with Stellantis idling the plant, then bringing it back to life, then idling it again, and now it's back to, this whole midsize truck plan. So it's great to see that Ram is basically assigning it to something with actual real volume potential. So recently, Ram CEO Tim Kuniskis said that this new truck will basically take place of the Ram 1500 Classic in the lineup. And if you remember, the Ram 1500 Classic stuck around for years because it was the more affordable alternative to the newer Ram 1500 DT trucks. And basically it gave Ram a way to offer something under $40,000, while the newer trucks push past that mark.
How much do you think losing the Ram Classic is hurting business?
The
Ram Classic. How much do you think it's hurting business?
So if you look at the first three announcements that we did, the V6 Warlock and the Black Express, that was our intent to get down into the sub 50. I can't believe it was it. To the sub $55,000 price point, right? Because we used to talk about the DS had an average transaction price of about $40,000. Okay, those things are gone. I mean, stop comparing things to pre-COVID. In any product, in any industry, it's just you can't do it, right? So getting back to the $40,000 price point average, it's impossible. You can't do it. That's a mid-size truck tipping, is where the DS used to transact. Those are our first attempts to get volume products. The Black Express is going to be just an absolutely killer package in that space. And when we get to the point where you can do a Black Express with a 5.7 Hemi at that price point, sweet spot. not $40,000, not BS. Did we lose volume? Yes, we lost volume. I lost a lot more before these moves. I think we'll claw back some of it. We won't claw back all of it because I'll never get back to $40,000. It's only got a midsize truck.
So that's exactly what this new midsize truck is supposed to do. It's supposed to fill that more budget-friendly slot in the lineup. And let's face it, full-size trucks are getting more and more expensive. The days of walking into a dealership and getting a V8-powered full-size truck for under $40,000 is long gone. You know, unless there's huge incentives on the door. That really, we've seen some trucks actually go for under $40,000, but it has to have incentives. If you look at the actual MSRP, it's way more than that. So there's definitely a gap in the market that Ram is basically, you know, finally stepping up to fill. So now if Ram takes a similar pricing structure to Ford with their Ranger, they could hit a sweet spot. Right now, the 2025 Ford Ranger starts out about $33,000 for the base XL model. So that would be like the equivalent of a tradesman model for Ram. And then if you want to go like all out for their high performance Raptor model, you're basically looking at just over $56,000. So that kind of range gives Ram some room to offer a capable midsizer that won't eat into the Ram 1500 sales while still giving people a solid option that doesn't break the bank. And let's not forget, Ram hasn't had a player in this segment since the Dodge Dakota, which was basically dropped after 2011. And the final generation of the Dakota got way too pricey. Basically, it started overlapping with the entry and mid-level Ram 1500s. More buyers just went out and decided, hey, I'm going to buy a full-size Ram instead because they could get, you know, more room for the money and they could get a 5.7-liter Hemi under the hood, something that the Dakota never offered. But now, like, the market has changed. Trucks are more expensive across the board and not everyone needs or wants a full-size pickup. So what they do want is something smaller, basically more manageable, but as well as capable. So this is going to be a truck that you can probably fit in your garage and will still be able to tow, you know, smaller boats, campers, and all that other fun stuff. So again, this is right where this midsize truck will come in. But this truck has a lot riding on it. It's got to be affordable. It's got to be dependable. It's got to be styled just right to stand out in the crowded segment. But if Ram can check these 3 boxes and avoid pricing it out of reach, they've got a real shot at shaking things up. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited about a true midsize Ram pickup? Did you own a Dakota back in the day? And do you think Ram can finally give us a solid alternative to like the Tacoma and the Ranger? So make sure to hit subscribe, hit like, make sure to hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.